Hi guys, it's Mike from DBS Century and I'm bringing you a brand new deck profile. Now this is my freezer deck, which I've been using at the minute. It's a yellow and blue combination. I'll go through the leader and then I'll go through the deck. So this is the freezer that I'm using. So his ability is, at the end of your turn, choose up to one of your battle cards and switch it back to active mode. He awakens at 4. So obviously when you awaken you draw 2, unlike some of the new leaders which untap 2 energy. And then when he's awakened, at the end of your turn, choose up to 2 of your battle cards and switch them to active mode. So pretty much like the first effect, but obviously you get to have it with 2 cards. But also when he attacks, he also draws, which is great. So we'll go through the cards. So first off we have the Kind Goku. The reason for having this in is to search out the other Gokus that's in the deck. This deck has a combination of near enough all of the sets. This deck isn't a massively expensive deck, but I really like using it. I will probably put other cards in it, but this is what I'm using at the minute. So we run 4 of the Gokus to search out Goku. Because you're using blue, Majin Buu's great. It just gives you more draw power. Fantastic card, 1 drop. Run 4 of those. Now this is the interesting part of the deck. So the Majin Defiler West Supreme Kai has barrier, but its permanent effect is that you can use this card to pay energy costs when it's in your battle area. So you, for instance, the combination with this leader is that you have 2 of these out, or even 3, or depending on how well you've done. You tap both to, I don't know, get a Goku, get a Buu, anything, 1 drops, 2 drops, whatever you want to do. Or you can use it with combination with some of your energy, and then at the end of the turn stand them back up. It's fantastic. It's like having a permanent objection on the board. It's really, really good. We run 4 of those. We use the Rapid Spirit Son Goku. So he evolves onto the Goku, but it also gives us switches energy back to active mode, so it gives us more flexibility with our energy. Bear in mind as well, this is any energy type, it's not just blue. I can use it with yellow, so we'll go through that. I'm using 4 of those as well because we have a fair amount of Gokus. We might evolve it, we might not. Now we have the Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. He evolves for 4. He has double strike, but when this card evolves, it also gains dual attack. So dual attack, double strike is really, really good. Again, you combo it with this leader. If you didn't want to untap your energy, especially if you've got a couple of these guys out, you can do a double swing with them, and then at the end of the turn restand them. It's really good. It makes it like semi-aggro with your Gokus, and it puts pressure. And it's, to be fair, it's a 20k. It's nothing to be snuffed at, and it's double strike. And we run 4 of those. Next we have the Furious Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is from the new set. The reason I've got this guy in is because it's another dual attack, but I also get to draw a card when it's been played, which is really good. And we have 4 of those. Resort of training, pretty self-explanatory, because a lot of people with this leader will probably stall you out because they don't want you to untap your 2 active cards. They'll probably keep you at 1 for a while and then just try and go for game and kill you in 1 turn. So this is really good. It gives you more flexibility as well. And the fact that, yeah, it's a 5 cost, but during your turn when you activate, obviously your leader gets awakened, obviously. If you have 5 or more life, then you can choose up to 4 air energy and then switch them to active mode. So effectively this becomes a 1 cost. It's really, really good. If you manage to get it out, it's great. I use 2 just for the sheer fact of getting it. It's not a major thing to get out, but when you do get it out, it's really good when people do store you. Senzu Bean, self-explanatory. You need, if you're using blues, Senzu Bean's amazing. It's great for defense, and it gets your energy back as well. We run 4 of those. Can't go wrong with negates. Whisa's Coercion is probably still one of my favourite negates. Bar probably the Android one as well. That's really, really good. So basically negate the attack and then untap an energy. Bear in mind as well, this is any energy, it's not just blue. So maybe you have a Cold Bloodlust or something else in hand. Really, really good. It makes it very flexible. We run 4 of those. Can't go home without your 10k boosts. So we have the Dodoria. I could use the Shugesh. It makes sense because there's quite a few Saiyans. I don't have Shugesh at the minute, so Dodoria is having to fill the spot until I get Shugesh. So we run 4 of those. You have to run 4 10k boosts or super combos, as they are called now. Obviously, Cold Bloodlust, we're using Frieza. I love Cold Bloodlust. It's still one of my favourites. It's still very, very strong. It's really good in this deck, especially when you have matches that are aggro, or you play against someone who uses a Cell Chain or the Boo Chain, anything like that. Really, really good. We're actually running 4 of those. No surprise. And we are using some vanillas. So we are using 4, 5. We're using 6 vanillas. The reason for using the vanillas is just so I'm not having to use Cold Bloodlust as an energy or having to use Dodoria as an energy, because you don't really want to do that. And the last 2 cards I have in this deck, which is a bit of spice, is actually a couple of black cards. So the Mass Saiyan, really, really good. This is good if you're playing against aggro or the Veggie Pack or token decks. It wipes the board with most of them. Really, really good. And the one card that seems to get on everyone's nerves when I play it is Fu. This is great for when you're going for game, because they can't stop the double strikes with dual attack, because they're going to have to out combo, and especially when you've got 2 of the guys out and you're, that's swinging for 8 life damage, and you're going to have to combo out crazy for it, and especially when I'm going to combo as well. And then this guy swings for 30k double as well. Really, really strong, really powerful. The only bad matchup you're going to have this is when someone else is using yellow and Cold Bloodlust him. But yeah, really, really good. I would probably run 2 or 3 of these in the deck, just for funsies. And yeah, it's really, really good. And that's my Frieza deck profile, guys. I hope you like the deck. Please let me know what you think. Please like, share and subscribe these videos. And I'll see you again soon.